I was going to make my next video about comments, but I was going to make my next video about comments, but I realised we should probably talk a little bit about the return statement, because although it's not mandatory, you don't necessarily need it. It's really useful to have, and it's very good practice to use it. So basically, the syntax for the return statement, or how you use it, is you type return and then what you want to return. In my case, it's a number, 0. Now, we don't actually write it like a function, because it's a keyword rather than a function. Like, this wouldn't work because it's not a function. However, returning a value is a keyword, so you just type return and then what you want to return. But why have I chose return 0? Well, basically, returning 0, what it does is it tells the program that called it, or the operating system, usually the computer, it tells the computer whether the program went okay or not, or whether anything bad happened. Now, returning 0 means that everything's good, that nothing happened. But I could return something like -1, or just 1, or any number basically means that something probably went wrong. I think 200s often means it's okay, but anyway, that's besides the point. Returning 0 will say that everything went okay, and why would we need that? But, well, in this case, it's not particularly useful, because we don't need to tell it everything went okay. All it's doing is printing hello world. But if you were calling a function, for example, if I was calling my function, I might want it to return a value, because I might want to, for example, how many cats. Let's imagine this is a function, Now, I want it to tell me, return how many cats I have. I mean, I don't have any cats, but basically, what this will do is it will need to return something. So I could return, say I had 57 cats. I mean, that probably wouldn't be a very good idea, probably quite cruel, but let's imagine this is in the how many cats function. I could return 57 to let whatever is calling it. So if I was to call how many cats, it would tell me I have 57 cats. So that's one use of the return. It's also useful to tell because often you will not be double clicking on a file or running it through the terminal. You'll actually be running an app through another app. So an app it's called spawning an app as a sub-process, but basically what it means is an app can open another app and then see what happened in the app, basically. So it can open, for example, say I have one app here, this app, but I want to communicate with another app, because I need to figure out, obviously you could use this in this app, but that's beside the point. So I want to open the calculator app, and the calculator app I'm going to ask the calculator what's 52 plus 1, and the calculator will return, using the return statement, it will return 53. And so it will send back to my program 53. And so I'll be able to get that data, and then I can do whatever I want with it. The return statement's very useful, but you don't need to worry too much about it now if you don't understand it too much.